Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to today's practice. This is going to be one of my most favorite intention practice and themes. We are going to have the theme of space and freedom to allow divine energy to flow within us. We're going to invite the goddess, the power of she, to unite with us and help us on our journey. The feminine energy has been speaking to me, so we're gonna go with it. Please be sure that you have 2 blocks, a strap, and of course your yoga mat. Meet me on the mat and let's get started. Fully, completely lay down on your mat for a restful awareness. Not quite Savasana, but we're gonna lay down. Palms face up. Our heels are wider than sit bones distance apart and feet flop open. Reacquaint with your breath. Notice any emotions, vibes, what's your energy like, and just really acknowledge how good it really feels to be open. Laying on Mother Earth, coming into awareness of our whole backside body, resting onto the earth, becoming heavy, and the willingness to be open to create this space. Bring each palm over the heart space, stacking one palm on the other, doesn't matter which one's on top. And just take a few conscious breaths into the heart space. Nice soft Ujjayi breaths, sounding like a baby Darth Vader, mildly audible to your partner. And just bring attention how when we tune in with our breath, it allows for flow, it allows for grace. Bring those palms down onto the navel center, right onto the belly button. And let's take a few conscious breaths there into the womb. Notice on your inhales how the belly lifts with oxygen, and on the exhales how the belly empties out and the navel moves towards the spine. Good. Now bring those palms down onto the pubic bone. And let's again take a few conscious breaths there into the pelvic bowl. Beautiful. On your exhale, allow the arms to rest along the side of the body. Straighten out the feet to where they're parallel out of the hips. So straight feet. Toes are flexed towards the nose. Slightly. Rest the arms along the side of the body, coming on to karate chop the outside edges of the hands. Fingers are pointed and we're on the outside edges of our hands. Feet are relaxed. And on your next inhale, I want you to flex your toes towards your nose. Simultaneously, lift the arms up, reaching above the crown. So on your inhale, flex the toes towards your nose as we reach the arms above our crown. Resting the outsides of our palms onto the earth, still keeping karate chop hands. Good, and then exhale, bring the arms back down along the side of the body and relax the feet and allow them to flop open. Good, inhale brings the arms up, toes flex towards the nose. Top of the inhale, we reach, extending those toes, pushing through each heel, reaching up for the top of our mat. Good, exhale, link with the breath. Allowing the arms to rest along the side of the body as the feet relax. Good. Do at least 3 on your own breath. Remember to link with your breath and stay with your breath. No holding of the breath. Just honor your inhales. And you might have to slow down those exhales though, as the arms reach the long side of the body and feet relax. Good. One last one. Good. Relax the arms along the side of the body, relax the feet. And just take a breath and open up to grace. Onto the fetal position on the right side, and use your arms to guide you up into your tall seat. Crown aligns with the heart. Heart aligns with the pelvis. Each palm rests over each kneecap. Good. Hands heart center. This week's theme is honoring space so we could feel freedom. So space and freedom, and how those two words really unite to become one to create this liberation within ourselves. And with that space, we're going to harness in and invite in the divine feminine energy, the goddess, the power of she, to come into our practice and into our hearts and into our lives, to acknowledge the grace, the beauty, the patience, the compassion, the forgiveness, everything that she reminds us to be, and how we could conduct that into our life every day, to be able to cultivate, create, and be the essence of the divine feminine. Finding that ease, grace, flow, letting go, and that beautiful balance of surrender. So we could be more feminine and honor our hearts and live in our truth. Bowing into the heart space, honoring that great intention to allow the divine feminine within our hearts. Bowing into the light that resides within you. And opening up to something that is greater than ourselves. Inhale, gaze open, rest the arms down along the sides, resting the palms onto each kneecap once again. Beautiful. Come into tabletop position. Aligning our wrists with our shoulders, knee aligned with the hips. Inhale, open up the heart. Your sit leaves, collarbones bright. Exhale, tuck and round into your hollow kneecap. Good. Inhale, open up the heart into cow pose. Exhale, tuck and round. Cat. Good. Let's do in and out with a few breaths. Remembering to honor where your breath is. Last one, coming into a static tabletop. Bring the left palm into the center of the mat. Right arm into golf pose, twisting open to the right side. On the exhale, relax it down to meet the left. Inhale, twisting open into golf pose. Good. Exhale, right arm to meet the left. Let's do 4 total. Good. And on your 4th one, take it over to the opposite side, twisting open to the left side. Good. Come into your static tabletop. And on your next inhale, straighten out the right leg behind you. Toes are flexed. Align that heel with your sit bone. Good. On the next exhale, meet those toes onto the sticky mat. Excuse me, Nala. And push your weight back towards the wall behind us for a hamstring calf stretch. If you don't feel a good, nice stretch, then you could pulse a little bit here by pulsing the weight back towards the room behind us. Or you could just stay statically and hold. Soft gaze in the eyes, maybe perhaps even closing the eyes, sending the breath to the tight spot. See it as a golden light. Good. On your next inhale, bring the right knee to meet the left. Take a breath. Inhale, straighten out the left leg behind you, toes flexed. And on your exhale, meet those toes onto the sticky mat and shift your weight back towards the wall behind you. Good. Inhale, tabletop position. Left palm to the center of the mat. And on your next inhale, twist open to the right side with the right arm straight where the wrist aligns with the shoulder. Palm is open. Gaze is up towards the heavens. Good. On your exhale, thread that through and underneath across your chest. Laying down onto the right shoulder. Relax and lay down the right temple as well. And with the left arm, we extend it up, grabbing and reaching for the left corner, top of the mat. Good. Keep the sit bones lifted up towards the heavens. And for every inhale, we find length in the spine, and every exhale, we surrender down towards our mat. Inhaling, finding length. Exhaling, becoming heavy, melting our heart. Toes are flexed behind us for muscle energy to allow us to have a great foundation in this pose. Good. On your next inhale, bring the left palm to the mat if it's not already. Pushing yourself back up into tabletop. Take a breath. Good. On your next inhale, right palm in the center of the mat. And inhale, twisting open to the left side. Left wrist aligns with the left shoulder. Exhale, thread that through under across your chest, resting the left temple onto the mat, resting down onto the left shoulder. Good. Keeping the sit bones lifted up towards the heavens as we reach the right arm up towards the right corner, top of the mat. Inhaling with intention, finding length in the spine as if there's a magnet on top of our crown that's pulling our crown. Good. And then exhaling, allowing the heart to melt down into the mat. Perhaps tapping into that soft Ujjayi breath, sealing up the lips, breathing in and exhaling only through the nose, with a slight constriction in the throat, sounding like baby Darth Vader, like ocean waves. Good, and on your next inhale, allow the right palm to meet the earth. Pull into that right palm, become heavy, coming into your tabletop position. Good. Inhale brings you forward, bending into both of our elbows. Sit bones are lifted, toes are flexed behind us. Inhale forward, collarbones bright, separate apart. Good. Exhale, coming into your cat pose. And then coming all the way down to where our forearms meet the mat, then our elbows, then our hips to heels, chest to thigh for Chakrasana. Inhale brings you forward. Exhale, sitting back. Make sure that the arms hit the mat first, then hips to heels, chest to thighs. Good. So also known as moving cat and cow. Inhale brings you forward. Exhale, sitting back into it. Good. On your last one, come into your restorative child's pose with the knees touching. Bowing over the thighs, allowing the chest to mount on the thighs, arms reach up above the crown. Coming back into our Ujjayi breath. Good. Keep the third eye on the mat. Keep it center as well. But we're going to just shift the arms open to the right. Keep them open, shoulders wide apart, but shift them over to the right for a mini crescent towards the right. Inhale, breathe here. Tap back into the Ujjayi breath. Remember to keep the third eye onto the earth. Good. On your next inhale, bring the arms vertical, reaching above the crown, palms on the earth. Take a few breaths here in center position. Good. On your next exhale, open up the hands and heel them over to the left a bit to open up the right side ribs, cresting open the right side. Remember to keep the crown center and third eye onto the mat. Good. On your next inhale, come center. Take a few breaths in center. Good. Press into the earth, come back up into tabletop, and let's stand on our knees to where our knees are sit bones distance apart. Standing on our knees, so if your mat is not cushiony enough, I encourage you to fold it in twos or get a blanket underneath your knees. The tops of our feet are onto the earth, sit bones distance apart with our knees. On our inhales, reach the arms up above the crown. Good. Exhale, press the air away as we shift our gaze over to the right side. Hands meet at the sacrum, left temple meets the block. Or if you can, and you don't need the block, left temple meets the mat. Inhale brings you back up, standing back on your knees as we reach the arms again back up above the crown. Good. Now we exhale, gaze goes over to the left as we push the air away. Hands to the sacrum. Right temple meets the earth. Good. In and up again on your inhales. Gaze back over to the right. Left temple meets the earth. Hands to sacrum. Good. Honor where your breath is. Go nice and slow on your inhales. Exhales, bow through. Keep your hands on the sacrum, but bring your third eye to meet the earth now. Coming into a restorative child's pose. Interlace the hands together, so hold your own hand, as if you're holding hands with your lover, but you are your own lover.
And if you can, let's extend the arms straight and bring the palms up towards the heavens behind you. Good, for chest expansion here. Heart melts down towards the earth as we lift open, opening up the heart space. Beautiful third eye rests onto the earth. If you need a prop, remember that's why we have our belts in today's practice. So if you cannot interlace your own hands behind your back, that's what the belt is for. So you'll be here in your restorative child's pose, holding on to the belt, and then simply lift the arms by straightening out the elbows, lifting the palms up towards the heavens. And honor where you're at. You shouldn't feel a tight pull or any tension. It should feel nice and free here. And just marinating in the serenity, the space that this practice creates, the space that this pose creates. Feeling free in this pose. Good. Exhale the arms back down. Release your prop if you haven't already. And rest the arms down along the side of the body, coming into our standard restorative child's pose. Inhale, coming back up onto our knees. And we'll come onto our palms into tabletop. Go ahead and open up, climbing up towards the top of our mat to come down onto your belly. Take a breath here with the elbows bent. Legs are straight behind us. We're on the tops of our toes. Good. On your next inhale, push into the palms. Bring the left forearm parallel to the top of the mat. So that means align it to the top of the mat. Good. Bring that elbow a little slightly tucked under the armpit. And point those toes behind us. Top of the feet are into the earth. Good. Releasing the right arm, bending the right leg, grabbing with the right hand, the right ankle, and allow that heel to come near the sit bone for our quad stretch. So left leg is straight behind me. Top of the toes are onto the earth. And as we're guiding the right heel towards our sit bone. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Come onto your right forearm, parallel to the top of your mat. Again, tuck that elbow closer underneath the armpit, but not quite under. Just enough to where it doesn't feel funny. It feels organic and natural. Top of the toes are into the earth. Good. Release the left arm now. Grab behind you with the left palm and bend the left knee to allow that heel to come towards our sit bone. And when you can, grab that left ankle with the left hand and allow that heel to come towards the sit bone. Let me move my head so you can see. See that? Right leg stays straight. We're grabbing the left ankle with the left hand and allowing that heel to come towards the sit bone, towards your glute. Good. On your next inhale, go ahead and release. Bring the palms wider than shoulders distance apart onto the earth, forehead onto the mat. Take a breath. Top of the toes are into the earth, toes are pointed, thighs are touching and knees are touching. Active feet here pushing into the earth. On your next inhale, we'll slightly tuck the tailbone and inhale, bring the chest up with the hands up with you for baby cobra. Squeezing that walnut in between our shoulder blades. Good. Keep the chin slightly tucked towards the heart here. Good. Rooting the tailbone and squeezing those shoulders together. Exhale, relax down towards the mat. Take a breath.
Good, extend the arms above the crown, meet them onto the earth, and come onto karate chop with the palms. So the palms aren't on the earth, we're onto the outside edges of the hands for karate chop. Okay, of the hands, so the outside edges. Good. And on our next inhale, I want you to inhale the left leg and the right arm up. Left arm and right leg stay on the earth. So it's going to be like a half Superman. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Gaze is down towards the earth. Good. Exhale, relax. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Stay breathing, don't hold your breath. Remember to keep the chin slightly tucked towards your heart. Good. Exhale, relax. Interlace the hands at the top of the crown. Toes are rooted into the top of the earth and pointed. On your next inhale, inhale the upper body off the mat and the legs off the mat. So coming straight onto our bellies. Inhale up. Keep on breathing, filling that belly, the navel center, grounding into the earth. Good. Keep the legs lifted, bring the arms into golf pose. Beautiful. Open up the heart a little bit more. Exhale, relax, surrender down to your mat. Take a breath. Good. Bend each knee behind you. So the soles should be shining up towards the heavens. Knees are bent. Exhale, relax both of the feet to the right. Inhale, bring it up and over. Exhale, relax them both to the left. Good. Inhale, bring them up and over. Exhale to the right. Windshield wipering our lower back out. Back and forth. Good. Straighten out the legs behind you. Press into the palms, coming up into Uttanasana. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the palms onto your feet. Glide the palms up along the legs till it reaches the lower part of your quad. Allow the shoulders to bring you up. Exhale the fold. Good. Inhale again, shoulders bring you up. Exhale, fold. Allow the crown to hang heavy here. Go ahead, grab with your right palm the left elbow and with your left palm the right elbow. Take a generous bend in each knee. Coming into a ragdoll. Allowing the crown to hang heavy here and the chin is tucked towards the heart. Feeling length in the spine. Allowing the back to fully relax. Nod your head yes 10 times here. Yes to feminine energy. Nod your head no 10 times. No to too much masculine energy. I don't need it. Not right now. Good. On your next exhale, relax the arms, rest them along the sides of the body. Inhale, bring the arms onto the hips and inhale, push through all corners of the feet, come all the way up into your Uttanasana pose. Perfect posture pose, palms shine forward. Take a breath. Open up to grace. Take a wide straddle parallel to your wide edge of your mat. Bring your props with you. Couple inches above the feet here and as wide as your, well, not as wide as your feet, inside of the feet, a few inches and a few inches above the feet. Right there, good. Feet are parallel, so root of the second toe straight through the heel. Take a breath, open up to grace.
Good. Inhale, arms into T position. Exhale, bring each palm to meet each block straight out in front of you. Good, nice flat back here. Maybe see what you like. Do you like the blocks again on the highest option? Do you want them on medium? Would you like them on low? We're going to keep the spine straight here though, so don't go too flat to where you start rounding the spine yet. We're keeping a nice flat back, so I like it on the second highest level. Crown is aligned with the heart. Crown is lifted, gaze is soft down towards the earth. Good, let's exhale, bending into each elbow now, coming deeper, allowing the crown to hang heavy towards the earth now. Still micro bend in each knee, but now we're rounding the spine here with intention to create space within the body. Allowing freedom to come within, perhaps even removing the blocks out of your way, bringing the palms softly onto the earth. Chin is slightly tucked towards the heart. Bend just the right knee as the left leg straightens. Torso goes over to the right just a little bit. Crown still is hanging heavy. Inner thighs fire up, squeezing the inner thighs together. All four corners of the feet are into the earth as we activate this muscle energy, rooting down into the earth and harnessing it, reaching and squeezing through our thighs. Good. Inhale, straighten out the right leg. Exhale, bend just the left knee. Torso shifts over to the left a little bit. Palms are still resting onto the earth. Right leg is straight, left knee is bent. Crown is still hanging heavy towards the earth. Inhaling. Inner thighs fire up. Good. Rooting down into the earth. Getting power from rooting down all four corners of the feet into the earth as we squeeze those thighs together. Good. Inhale, straighten out the left leg. Crown is still heavy towards the earth. We're going to bring our right palm onto the left foot. Good. And inhale, straighten out the left arm, twisting over to the left side. Again, if this arm straight on the left side, on the left arm is hurting the shoulder, then remember to bring it up into golf post arm, twisting up towards the left side. Good. Exhale, relax. Bring the left palm towards the left foot and right palm on the right. Take a breath. Good. Bring the left palm onto the right foot. And once you're there, inhale, twist open to the right side. Align that right wrist with the right shoulder. And if you like the golf post arm, take the golf post. Make sure it's a golf post though, and not a chicken arm. This is chicken arm. This is golf post. So nice 90-degree angle in that elbow. Exhale, relax and release. Now I want you to rest the palms onto the earth as we allow the crown to hang heavy here. On our next inhale though, bring the palms onto the upper thighs. Aligning the torso with the heart. So we're sitting vertically now, spine is vertical. Good. But we're resting our palms onto the top of the thighs. So coming into like a supportive squat seat. There we go. Yes, just like that. So feet are still parallel, and you can actually kind of sumo the toes out just a little bit to just to feel all four corners of the feet into the earth. Good, I'm going to face this way. So coming into a supported squat seat, we're going to exhale, collapse the right shoulder in towards the heart as we twisting open towards the right side, inhaling and breathing into the right side back body. Good. On your next inhale, come out of that twist, come center. Exhale, collapse the left shoulder in, twisting over to the right side. Breathing into the left side body, back side body. Feeling really good space and like tuning those ribs. Inhale, come center. Still in our supported little squat seat here. On the inhales, I want you to tuck the tailbone towards
the perineum, so really move the navel to our spine as we're tucking the tailbone. And then exhale, point the tailbone back towards the wall behind you and lift those sit bones up towards the sky. Good, so we're doing like a supported squat seat pelvic tilt here. So again, our inhales, we're tucking, bringing the navel towards the spine, tucking the tailbone all the way in towards the perineum. Exhale, point it out towards the wall behind you. Good, inhale, bring that pelvis forward, so scooping and emptying out the pelvis here. The eyes might be burning a little bit. If you need to stand and shake it out, shake it out. If you keep on going and you allow that breath to guide you, it creates a sense of flow while you're doing this, even though the quads might be burning. Good, let's inhale, stand tall into 5-pointed star. So reach the arms up into a V, palms open, and feet are purely laid out. Oh, nice 5-pointed star, radiating that love, allowing the divine feminine to flow within our heart, feeling that pulsation of life itself into our heart space. Good. Here in 5-pointed star, we'll simply bend each knee out towards the walls in our peripheral vision, coming into goddess. Bending the elbows into golf post, full goddess pose here. Good. Hold here and breathe. Reacquaint with that breath to create that sense of grace. Good, rest the left palm onto the thigh on the left side. Good, and with the right arm still in golf pose, let's extend it up and over, shoot it over to the outside edge of the crown. Good, coming into a twisting goddess. Good, exhale, release, opposite. Inhale, brings the left arm up, shoot it up and over the outside of the right crown. Good, inhale, coming back. Release the palms, coming into your goddess once again. Good, inhale, come into 5-pointed star. Take a breath. Exhale, arms down, heel toe, feet together. And take a breath. Step to the top of your mat. Interlace the hands behind your sacrum as if you're holding your own hand again. You're your own lover. If you need the belt, then bring your prop, bring your belt or your handkerchief or scarf, whatever it is that you have at home. And exhale into Uttanasana, forward fold. Feet are parallel, sit bones distance apart. Inhale, bring the arms up and straight, reach them up towards the heavens. Find where you're at today. If you are just here, stay there. Nothing should be pulling, no sharp feelings, no sharp pains. Bring those arms up and over, reaching up towards the heavens. Allowing that heart to rest and melt towards the chest. Allowing the chest to melt towards the thighs. Keeping the chin slightly tucked towards the heart. Good, inhale, bring the arms and the hands back to the sacrum. Good. Root down through all 4 corners of the feet. Inhale, come up, standing back into vertical, into Tadasana, perfect posture pose. And exhale, release. Palms shine forward towards the front of the studio. Good. Take a wide stance towards the wide edges of your mat again. And we have our belt, scarf, or towel, whatever it is that you have at home. We want to take a wider than shoulders distance apart grip onto the belt. Good. Inhale, reach it above the crown. Good. And exhale, release the left palm towards the left hip. And right arm stays extending, cresting up open towards the right side. The right arm lifted, reaching above the crown, twisting, not twisting, cresting over towards the left side. Good. Gazes down towards the earth. Good. Inhale, bring it back up. The left arm back up to meet the right. Good. Exhale, bring the right wrist out towards the right thigh, cresting over to your left. Good. Exhale, relax and release. Go ahead and get rid of your belt. Take a breath. Wide stance to the long edges again of your mat. Good. Feet are parallel. Open up to grace and take a breath. Good. Pivot the right toes out towards the right side. Just the right. Left foot stays parallel. Beautiful. Inhale, arms into T position. Exhale, bend just into the right knee. Check that right knee. Make sure it aligns with the ankle. And be sure that the right knee is not collapsing inward. Pull it out towards the back wall behind you. Make sure that our shoulders are stacked with our hips. We're not too much forward into the future. We're not too back in the past. We're right here in the present moment. I want you to play towards the earth or up, perhaps towards the heavens. Gaze should be always through the middle finger. Shoot your gaze through the middle finger. Feel the resilience of this pose. Beautiful. Let's go up and reach arms above the crown as we straighten out that right leg. Good for heaven. And then back down into earth. Be conscious of your knee. Be aware of your alignment the entire time. Again, the inhale brings you up. Arms reach above the crown. Exhale, arms into T position, bending into the right knee. Good. In and out. Let's do 2 more with our own breath. Feel that flow. With that breath, it creates so much harmony. Good, and your last one, hold into warrior 2. Good, exhale, bring the right forearm onto the right thigh. And with the left arm, we're going to bring it up and overshoot it through the top of the crown as we crescent over to the right. Good. Palms face each other. Feel that energy between the palms as if we're holding a big beach ball at the beach. Beautiful. Bring the left arm back into T position. Right arm back into T. Exhale, arms down. Feet back to parallel. Take a breath. Beautiful work, beautiful souls. Pivot just the left toes towards the left wall. Right toes stay parallel. Hips are square towards the front of the room. Good. On your inhales, arms into T position. Be sure of your alignment. Watch those shoulders stacked with the hips. And here, remember, we're keeping our integration of our shoulders, so we're squeezing the shoulders together as if there's a walnut behind us we're trying to crack. We're not hyperextending. The head of the arm bone should never be out of the socket. Integrate as we come and bending into our left knee, into warrior 2 on the left side. Again, play with how you like your palms. You like them down towards the earth or up towards the heaven. Take whatever variation is your favorite. Be sure to have that gaze shooting through the left middle of the finger. Good. Life itself is a battlefield, so we should all be resilient warriors here. Feel the power of this pose. Feel the energy all through forward corners of the feet into the earth as we root that energy down through the earth, grabbing that energy through Great Mother Earth. She offers it, brings it up through our body, hugging that in from core to periphery. We radiate spirit energy. We radiate that warrior. Inhale brings you up, reaching above the crown with the arms. Good. Straightening out the left leg. Exhaling back down into earth, being humble here. Good. Inhale, feeling the resilience and the freedom and the spaciousness, reaching up towards the heavens. Exhale back into warrior, coming back down to the earth, back into humility. Inhale, reaching up again. Good. A few more with your own breath. Good. On your last one, hold warrior 2. Be conscious of your shoulders aligning with your hips. Feel the resilience one more last time. Beautiful. Exhale, bring that left forearm onto the upper left thigh as the knee is bent on that left leg. Inhale, right arm reaches up and hover it through the right crown. Good, over the crown. There we go. Palms face each other as if we're holding a big beach ball at the beach here into our extended side angle. Soft gaze down to the earth, perhaps charging up and starting that Ujjayi breath again. Good. Inhale, right arm into T. Left arm into T. Exhale, arms down. Left foot back to parallel. Heel toe, heel together. And take a breath. Feeling that space and that freedom in that pose. Beautiful. Let's lay down, beautiful souls. Come laying down onto your mat. Remember, we always create an arch in the lower back, so we slightly point that tailbone towards the earth, so our little arch right here underneath our lower back, so it's not flat towards the earth. Good. And on your next inhale, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Toes are flexed towards the nose. Beautiful. Coming into eye of the needle or eye of the dog. And if this is enough for you, we could just push the knee away from us towards the wall in front of us for a nice, great hip opener here. But say you want to feel a little bit more, then what we're going to do is go ahead and bring the left sole off the earth. Still keep the knee bent. Okay? Interlace the left and the left palm and the right palm behind the left thigh. Good. But don't let the sit bones come unanchored on the earth. Keep them down, rooted towards the earth. Beautiful. And then we're going to slowly straighten the left leg now. Good. For eye of the dog. Be here for a few breaths. Check those sit bones. Be sure that they're still anchored towards the earth. Good. Inhale. Unwind your hands. Uncross the left ankle over the knee. And take a breath with the knees bent straight out in front of you. Good. On your next inhale, cross the left ankle over the right knee. Again, if this is enough for you here, like feeling this hip opener, you can stay here. Just push the knee away towards the wall in front of you. To feel a little bit more, we're going to bring the right sole off the earth. Good. Interlace the hands behind that right thigh. Root that tailbone down. And then slowly straighten out the right leg. Good. Coming into eye of the dog on the opposite side. Good. Exhale, bring the right sole to meet the earth. Same with the left. Take a breath. Grab a block. It shouldn't be too far. Bring it into the inner thighs as the knees are bent. Hug the block. Squeeze that block with those inner thighs. Bring the arms into golf post here. Cactus. Palms are shining up towards the heavens. Good. On your inhale, bring the Good. On your inhale, bring the soles off of the earth. So shine them out straight forward towards the wall behind you, in front of you, I'm sorry. And then exhale both knees to the left. Once that left knee hits the earth, I want you to bring back up the knees together as we're squeezing the thigh and bring the right knee to touch the earth. Good. So in and up. Let's do 5 on each side. Nice and slow. Allowing the torso to do the work. Don't drop the block, squeeze it. Perfect. On your last one, let's rest with the knees off towards the right side. Go ahead and remove your block. Arms are still into golf pose. Your gaze could be neutral, or you could shift your gaze over to the left as the knees lay and rest over to the right. Good. Inhale, bring the knees over towards the left as we shift our gaze over towards the right. Be sure to keep the shoulders rooted into the earth. Twisting open towards the right side, nice soft gaze, reacquaint with your breath. Good. Inhale, bring the knees out, straight out in front of you. Grab your belt. Should be close. Create a loop, if there's not one already, because we're going to hook the right ball of the foot. So we're going to hook right across that right ball. All right. Straighten out the right leg. Good. And go ahead and straighten out the left leg too. But be sure the toes are flexing towards the nose. So our left leg is straight as well as our right leg, but our right leg and our right foot is hooked. All right. And on your exhale, we're just going to hold here. Sorry. So straightening out the right leg. And then slowly straightening out the left. So coming onto the heel of the left foot, slowly straightening it out towards the earth. Toes stay flexed towards the nose. Both toes are actively pushing through the heels. Bringing the left foot back in front of us. Bending the left knee and hooking that left heel. Good. Remove your strap off to the side. Hard. Hug the knees tight towards the chest on your exhales. Inhales, allow the knees to float a little bit away. Exhale, hug them tight. Inhales, allow them to float a little bit away. Exhales, hug them tight. Good. Do a few more with your own breath. On our next inhale, as we allow the knees to float a little bit away, bring each palm over each kneecap, separate the knees, and have the knees make our own orbital circles. So each knee making its own circle for hip circles. Good. Alternate those circles. Good. And on your exhale, hug them tight. Inhale, opening up into your Savasana. Remember, our heels are wired and hips distance apart, feet flop open, palms relax and shine towards the heavens. Arms are in a nice open V. Taking your favorite variation of a snow angel. I have a quick poem that I'm going to read you. The Divine Feminine by me. I wrote this back in 2016, of October of 2016. Mother Earth, a true goddess. Go ahead and relax into your Savasana as I read this. Mother Earth, a true goddess, feel her energy as she ignites your soul, connecting you back to center, reminding you of your power and your connection to all. Soothing but graceful. Breathe in, allowing her energy to enter and heal and reclaim victory. She commands you, and you so effortlessly willing submit. Her dominance is seductive and sensual. The energy brings everything to you, so effortlessly. You then realize the power you had all along, reminding you to be courageous, magnetic, and forceful. Allow her to charge you and stay with you. Remember her presence. Her power is in you and at your will. Goddess, we hold infinite power. Our urge to nurture sets the reality of our existence. Dear infinite divine feminine energy, I allow it to charge me. I feel it, ignite it, and embrace it. We are infinite by Mary Emily. Starting at the top of the crown, we allow all cranial muscles to relax. Temples softened, become lengthened and relaxed. Forehead is softened, softening out any worry lines. Closing the windows of the eyes, allowing the eyes to hang heavy, succumbing to gravity. Creating a space between the teeth to allow the lower jaw to relax. Sides of the neck are lengthened and relaxed. Heart is open and relaxed. Shoulders hang heavy down into the earth. Arms are lengthened and relaxed. Palms are bright and warm. All our organs are relaxed. Each groin is relaxed, allowing the legs to lengthen and fully lay into the earth. Our heels become heavy, embedding into the earth as our feet flop open. Good. I encourage you to watch your breath if your mind starts to wander. Notice on the inhales how the belly lifts with oxygen, and on the exhales how the navel moves towards the spine and empties out.
Wiggling the toes and the fingers, bringing life and inviting life back into the body. Presence back into the room. And when you're ready, bend both knees, come into the fetal position on the right side. Palms down, open, down towards the earth as we sync with Mother Earth, the Goddess, one more last time, sailing our practice. Take a few adjusting breaths here with your heart full of gratitude. Good, and on your next inhale, keep the eyes closed, press into the earth and come back up into your tall seat.
Hands into heart center. Goddesses, we hold infinite power. Our urge to nurture sets the reality of our existence. Dear infinite divine feminine energy, I allow it to charge me. I feel it, ignite it, and embrace it. We are infinite. Namaste. Namaste, beautiful souls. Remember to like this video. If you want to support my yoga channel and my yoga teaching, please go and pledge a donation on my Patreon. The link will be down below. Share these practices with your beautiful soul friends. Remember, I'm Marianne Lee. I am a teacher in Hatha Yoga. My expertise is in level 1, beginner's level, which is today's practice, but I can do level 2 and I can do Vinyasa style. I do have a location in Southern Colorado if you're interested in ever personally practicing with me. All my platforms to stay connected with me will be down in the description box below. Give this video a thumbs up. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.